welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you this beautiful model that my niece showed me. She's 14 and she is a big fan of a singer, actress, and I think that also is a rapper. Her name is Joy and she used to be in a Korean band, I think Red Velvet, it's the name. So she showed me this model of this singer that was wearing this sweater and this hat for her recent music video, and I love it. She asked me if I could make it, and well, yes, she keeps me young. She gave me this idea, and I love to see that many famous singers, actresses, and people from around the world is wearing something crocheted. So, of course, this idea is for you. I hope that you can make it and you can invite all your kids to make this idea too. Don't forget to subscribe. As you could see, it's a short sweater. It's only the sleeves and the back, and I will use 100 grams in a plain color and 100 grams of a skein of yarn in different colors. And remember, my niece is 14, so it's in a small size, and I will use the hook of number 3. If you want, here I will share the information where you can buy the same material. So let's start. To buy all the materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es and we will send it right to your house. We will start using the skein of yarn with colors. So I will start with one thread with our hook. We will start making 5 chains. We are going to learn how to make the granny's square. So once you have the 5 chains, you will close in circle like this. We will go up with 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and then inside the ring we are going to make 2 double crochets. So here we have the first double crochet, then 1 more. So we take 2 and the last 2. So counting the first chains that we made, here we have 3 double crochets. Then we are going to make 2 chains, and again inside the ring we are going to make 3 double crochets. We are making these double crochets simple. Remember the common double crochet of 2 crochets, you see. Again 2 chains inside the ring, 3 double crochets again. As you could see, here we are making the corners of the square by leaving 2 chains between each section of double crochets. Again 2 chains, and inside the ring 3 double crochets. And then after these 3 double crochets we will finish making 2 chains. You see, here we have 1, 2, we have 3 corners, so here we will have the 4th, and we will slip 1 here to close, so this will be the center of our square. And now we are going to slip 1 until the next space. So like this is how we are going to slip until here the space, and right here, and we will go up with 3 chains, and again we are going to make 2 double crochets inside this space, then 2 chains, and in the same space right here where we made the last 3 double crochets, again we are going to make 3 double crochets all in the same space, you see. So this will happen always in the corner. In the same space we are going to make together 6 double crochets with 2 chains between them. Then we will continue 2 chains, and again like its corner we are going to repeat 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and 3 double crochets, and like this in all the corners we will repeat the same. Well, as you could see, I repeat the same in all the corners, always making 2 chains between each section. You see, now we will finish making 2 chains, and we will slip 1 in the first and in the next double crochet. Okay, then for the next row Again, we are going to slip until the next space, like this, and right here in this space, we will repeat. Remember, like it's corner, we will repeat. We are going to make right there in that space 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and in the same space again 3 double crochets. So this will happen always in the corners. Now 2 chains, and now here it's not corner, right? So we are just going to make only there in that space 3 double crochets, and then we will continue with the next one. So this is the rule so far, always in the corner double and in the middle single, then 2 chains, and now it's corner, so we will repeat. See you at the end of the row. So you see, I repeat the same in all the corners, and in the middle I just made 3 double crochets. Then I will finish making 2 chains, and this will be the end of the row number 3. Now we will start the 4th row. As you see, always in the corner we will repeat, and here we are going to increase, right? Now we will have 2 singles, then 3 singles, and like this until you get the square that you want. In this case, for this size and for this model, we are only going to make 4 rows. So this is how it will look. You see how we made the corners double and here in the middle singles. So we are going to make 31 squares like this with 4 rows only. So imagine that you have here all your granny's square. So now we will use the other skein of yarn that you choose that you want to use to join all the squares. Okay, so we will start in the corner and we will continue with the same stitch. It is important to tell you that we will make this stitch all around this square, but in the second square we are going to leave one part without crochet because there is where we are going to join. So for this first square we are going to continue with the same stitch using this color. Remember in the corner we make 3 double crochets, 2 chains, 3 double crochets, then 2 chains, and we will continue with the same pattern. Remember that here in the spaces that are in the middle we are going to make it simple, and only in the corner we are going to make it double. So I'm going to continue all around with the same color. I will try to follow the same combination that the artist has, so that's why I choose this color, but you can choose the color that you want to join your squares. So let's continue and see you at the end. Well, at the end we will have something like this. Okay, we are going to cut the thread of this color, and now it's important that you stop here and that you hide all these loosened threads in each square. Remember that if you leave your squares without hiding these threads later, it will be difficult and you will be lazy too. So it's better that if you make it right away. Remember that this is a technique that I always choose because to me this is the easiest way. So I'm going to use an embroidery needle, and every time that I finish a square I will hide these threads through the project, and then I can cut. You can cut, but it is more common that your project may undo if you cut your thread right away. So it's important that you hide it a little bit and then you cut. So well, we are going to make this with all the threads and with all the squares. And now to continue to teach you how we are going to join, we are going to repeat the same, but we are going to only make the stitch with this color only in one side. We'll leave the rest like this because we are going to join it later, okay? I will show you. Well, look, here I made only one side and I leave this corner without finish. I just made the first 3 double crochets, I made 1 chain. Now I'm going to take the space of the other corner of the last square that we made, remember, and I will insert a hook right there. I will slip one, I will make 1 chain, and then I will complete the corner. I will make the next 3 double crochets right there in the same space. Then I will make 1 chain and I will take the other side of the other square. You see? In the next space I will slip 1, make 1 chain. I will continue with the other space of the other square in the other side. I will make the 3 double crochets, then 1 chain. I will go to the other square in the next space, slip 1, 1 chain, and then I will go with the other square of and I will insert the hook in the next space, then 3 double crochets, 1 chain, and like this, you see, I'm joining one space with the other space. So I'm matching all the spaces, and while I make this, I continue with the same stitch. And we will repeat the same in the corner. Okay, we will continue with the same stitch. So here we are going to make the first part of the corner. Do 1 chain, we will go with the other side of the corner, slip 1, 1 chain, and then we will continue completing the same stitch with the corner. You see how we joined? So now I will complete this square with the stitch, with the same stitch that we are making, and see you there. And remember that also I will continue with the same color, because this is the color that I choose to join my sweater, because I tried to use the same combination that the artist did, so that's why. But you can use the color that you want. Okay, well, see you when we finish to make this square. We're going to join 3 squares, height, and width we are going to join 9. So I suggest that you place your squares where you want them to be, and you choose the combination also where you want to place them, and we are going to join in this part 2 sides, so it's important that you follow also the same stitch, and that you see where you need to crochet and where you are going to crochet while you join. So that's why also it's important that you place them to see where you are going to crochet while you join. Look, I joined 3 squares of height and 9 squares of width, so 3 strips of 9 squares, right? You have to make as many squares as you need according to the size that you are making this short sweater for. In this case, I measure my knees, and from wrist to wrist, this is the long of the sweater that she wants, and this is the short of the sweater that she wants. Okay, and to make the sleeves, I will reduce here a little bit so it can perfectly fit in my niece's wrist. Okay, I will show you. I will make first one side so I can show you the other side later. Well, look, this will be for the wrist. So remember that we made 31 squares. So the last 4 squares that we have, we are going to use it for the wrist. I used 2 squares for one wrist, and I will use the next 2 for the other side of the wrist. So I got ahead and I made this part. So now I will show you how I will reduce so I can join this wrist with the side of my sweater. So I made one square complete and joined one side and in the other side, and then I continue with the rest of the stitch, and this will be for this part. So here at the end we are going to join 3 squares with 2 squares, right? So we are going to reduce here a little bit so we can perfectly match 2 squares with 3. So we will take the rest and we will continue with the stitch. We are going to start with the 3 double crochets. We will start from the bottom to the top, so we will start in the first corner here of the sweater, and right there we are going to make 1 chain, and we will continue with the next 3 double crochets, and you will see once we are going to reduce, and one's not. So here we are going to take the other space, we will slip one, and we are going to reduce. So we are going to insert a hook in the next space, we are going to slip one. So we are going to take 2 spaces of the big square and just 1 space of the wrist. You see? So here we are completing with the stitch. Now look, we are going to join 1 space with the other space. So we will repeat, slip 1, we are going to make 1 chain, then 3 double crochets with the next space. And now here is where we are going to take 2 spaces from the other side. First 1 space, and then right away the other space, we are going to slip 1 like this, 1 chain, and then we will continue with the other side. And I think that so far it's easy, right? You already noticed how we are going to make it. You see? So once we are going to match 1 space with 1 space, and then once we are going to match 1 stitch with 2 spaces. Yes, it's that correct? But I will make it with you again. So look, so here we are going to make 1 chain, when and then in the next space we are going to slip 1 chain, we will come back with the next space, and right here when we are about to join with the other side, we are going to take 1 space first, we are going to slip 1 before 1 chain, right? And right away we are going to take the next space, we are going to slip 1, okay, like this, then 1 chain, and then we will continue. You see? So far it's clear, please let me know. But well, we'll continue making this part with you so it can be more clear. Remember that it's very important that you teach your kids and that you involve them in this activity. I think it's amazing, and I love when she came with this idea and that she was excited and she wanted to learn how to make it. Of course, I'm teaching her, but let me tell you something, like all my family knows how to crochet. I think that for her it's so natural to crochet and to knit. So she was 4, I guess, or 5. She started to get involved in this activity, and well, now she's so natural when she crochet or when she knits. So I think that she has like the ability in her hands. So for her, this activity has been easy, and I love to see her making the squares and making her own combination. And I think it's also an amazing exercise, a brain exercise. So I'm loving that she's spending her time making this, right? So I hope that you too also invite your kids, your grandchild to make this. So here we're almost finished, but I will show you the other side so you can see it finished and how it looks. So here's where we are going to finish, but as you could see, I already get ahead. I finished the other wrist, and if you could see in the picture, after or before the wrist, there is a part that it's sewed like 2 squares more until here. Sorry, I have to cut, but while you will sew these 2 squares, you will decide with the embroidery needle all with your hook, and then you will make 1 single crochet row all around this part, and we will repeat the same in the other side. Before you sew, it's important that you try on your kits, and if if you will see that it fits or not before you joined. I will show you how I joined using the hook, but for now let me finish this first and then I will show you how I made it. So look, here I finished to join the wrist with the sweater. So cool, right? So now we have the wrist ready, and she told me that she will wear it like the artist has it. She wants to bust her thumb through this space because she said that the artist is wearing the sweater like this. And I will give it a single crochet row all around here, but now first let me show you how I will join. So we are going to take and in facing to the wrong side. Right there is where we are going to join. I decided that I will use my hook, but you can use the embroidery needle if you want. Both techniques are correct. So guess what? I already asked my niece and I'm going to join 1.5 squares and I join like this. As I told you, I'm using my hook, so I'm making single crochet basically, but facing to the wrong side, remember. That's important so we can have the pleat facing to the wrong side. And when you look it in the right side, you won't tell. So this was the easiest way. So while we're making this side, we are going to repeat in the other side too. And once that you finish to join the squares that you need for the sleeve, well, then you are going to continue making the single crochet, but only in one side. I saw that when she wears the sweater, it falls a lot, so I will give you one secret. I will make the part of the shoulders and of the neck, I will make the stitch more tight, and the below part will be more loose. So it can be a little bit more tight here in the shoulders, so it can adjust better to the body, and the below part will leave it more loose. So that's the secret. If you can make this stitch more loose, we'll use other crochet hook over small number and you will make this part more tight. And like this is how I'm going to continue until we arrive to the other side of the sleeve. And again, when you have 1.5 squares, you are going to join with a single crochet the same way that we made in the other side. And then you will continue single crochet in the below part, but remember this part a little bit loose, and then we will continue with a single crochet all around the wrist, and with this we finish. I won't make any extra stitch, just this simple single crochet, and then you will hide all the loosened threads that you have, and then you will iron with plenty of steam. Remember, using a protection under. If this continue falling, well, then reduce a little bit, skipping some spaces in the shoulder and the neck part. And well, remember at the end iron just kindly and with steam and using a protection under. Well, so what do you think? I hope that you have enjoyed making this short sweater with me. I know that it's so modern and different from the things I'm used to, but I love that more young people it's started to get involved in this crochet work. I love it. And if you want, in the next video I can show you how you can make the bucket hat. But well, please give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe, to leave me a comment, and follow me in all my social media. If you have a similar idea like this one, please let me know. Here I will share my email where you can send me your idea. Thank you. I enjoyed making this video for you. See you in the coming videos. Thank you so much. Bye.